Good morning students. Welcome to today's maths class. So we have been discussing about chapter 18 fundamental concepts of algebra. Our next topic is power of literal quantities. When a quantity is multiplied by itself any number of times, the product is called a power of that quantity. So here what do you mean by power? When a quantity, let us take a quantity A, okay, when that quantity is multiplied by itself any number of times, when that quantity is multiplied by 2 times, here it is 2 times, A into A, we will get A squared. Okay, this is read as A squared or A raised to the power 2. This 2 is called power. Okay, A square. Now when A into A, that is that quantity is multiplied by itself 3 times. So how can we write this? It is A cubed or A raised to the power 3. A into A, it is A raised to the power 3 or A cubed. Similarly here, A into A. That quantity A is multiplied by itself 5 times. Here 5 times. So how can we write this quantity? It is A raised to the power 5. Okay. A raised to the power 2, it is called A squared. A raised to the power 3, it is called A cubed. Here remaining all we can just say like this: A raised to the power 5, A raised to the power 6, A raised to the power 7, etc. Okay, so this is called the power. Which number, to which number it is raised to, this is the power. Okay, this product is expressed by writing the number of like factors in it to the right of the quantity slightly raised. So this product we will express like this. First we will write that quantity, whichever quantity we are taken, that we will write first. Then how many number of times it is multiplied itself, that we will write like this, slightly raised. Okay, in this position we will write. So A square, A cubed, A raised to the power 5, like this. Now in A raised to the power 8, this A is called the base and 8 is called the exponent or index or the power. Okay, this A, if A raised to the power 8, this is called, what quantity we are taking, that is called the base, and how many times that quantity is multiplied, that we will write slightly raised. Okay, so this is called the exponent or index or the power. Similarly, in x raised to 5, x is the base and 5 is the exponent or the index or the power. Next, here in this box you can see, for all values of x, x raised to the power 1, we will write it as x. Simply x means it is x raised to the power 1. Its power is 1. Okay, 5 raised to 1, we will write it as 5 only. Simply 5 means it is 5 raised to the power 1. Similarly, simply 8 means it is 8 raised to the power 1. 35 means it is 35 raised to the power 1. Okay, and so on. Second one, for all values of x, x raised to the power 0, it is equal to 1. That means any number raised to the power 0, the answer will be 1. Okay, 5 raised to the power 0, 1. 8 raised to the power 0, 1. 35 raised to the 0, it is 1, and so on. Okay, let us take one example. Write each of the following products in index form. So here first question, m into n into n into n. You have to write that in using powers, that is its index form. So m into n into n. So m into m, we can write it as m squared, m raised to the power 2. N into n, we can write it like this, n raised to the power 4. So this In index form, it will be m squared n raised to the power 4. Similarly, here second one 3 into b into b into b into b into p into p into p. How we can write this in index form? 3 we can write as it is. Now b into b into b into b, it is b raised to the power 4. B is multiplied here 4 times. So b raised to the power 4. Now p into p, we can write it as p cubed or p raised to the power 3. So this in index form we will get like this: 3b raised to the power 4, p raised to the power 3 or p cubed. Okay. Next topic, polynomial in one variable and its degree. When an algebraic expression is made of one variable only, it is called a polynomial in one variable. So, in a polynomial, if it has only one variable, then it is called a polynomial in one variable. For example, 3 plus 5x minus 7x square. In this polynomial, the variable used is only x. X is the only variable used here. So, this is a polynomial in one variable, that is x. Okay. Second one, 9y cubed minus 5y squared plus 8. This is a polynomial in variable y. Only one variable is coming in this polynomial. So, this is also a polynomial in one variable. Now, the degree of a polynomial in one variable is the greatest of the exponents or powers of its various terms. So, here you can see 3, 5x and 7x minus 7x square. These are the terms here. Okay, in this in the first term, variable is not coming. So, you can leave that. This is a constant. Second term 5x, you can see one variable x. Okay, x is there. Its power, it is 1 here. X means simply x means it is x raised to the power 1. Now in the third term you can see here 7x raised to the power 2. X square is coming here. Here x raised to 1 and here x square. So the degree of this polynomial will be 2. That is the greatest of the exponents or powers of the various terms. ഇതിലുള്ള ടേംസിൻ്റെ വേരിയബിൾ വരുന്നതിൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ പവറാണ് ഡിഗ്രി ആയിട്ട് വരാം. ഇവിടെ എക്സ് 1ലേക്കാണ്, എക്സ് റേസ് ടു ദ പവർ 1. ഇവിടെ എക്സ് റേസ് ടു ദ പവർ 2. സോ വിച്ച് വൺ ഇസ് ദ ഗ്രേറ്റസ്റ്റ് എമംഗ് ദിസ്? ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് 2. സോ ദ ഡിഗ്രി ഓഫ് ദിസ് പോളിനോമിയൽ ഇസ് 2. Okay. Similarly here, in the second example you can see 9y cubed minus 5y square plus 8. So here y raised to 3 is there. Now in the second term y raised to the power 2. So which among will be the degree? 3. 3 is the degree of this polynomial. Greatest power, greatest of the exponent of its terms. Terms in the exponents ile ഏറ്റവും വലുതാണ് ഡിഗ്രി ആയിട്ട് വരാം. Let us take another example. 4x square minus 3x raised to the power 5 plus 8x raised to the power 6. So here exponent of this term, first term 4x square, it is 2. Exponent of the second term 3x raised to 5, it is 5. Exponent of the third term, that is 8x raised to the power 6, it is 6. So 2, 5, 6. Which among of these is greatest one? 6. So the degree of this polynomial is 6. അതിൻ്റെ ടേംസിൻ്റെ എക്സ്പോണൻസ് വരുന്നത് നോക്കുക. അതിൽ ഏറ്റവും ഗ്രേറ്റസ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് വരുന്ന നമ്പർ ആയിരിക്കും ഡിഗ്രി. ഇവിടെ 2, 5, 6. So greatest among this is 6. So degree will be 6. Okay. Second one, the degree of the polynomial 25 minus x raised to 4 is 4. Okay, greatest power. Here only one term only contain exponents. So x raised to 4. So that will be the degree. Third one, degree of polynomial 5x minus 3. What will be the exponent here? Actually 5x means it is 5x raised to the power 1. 5x raised to 1. So degree will be 1. Okay. Fourth one, the degree of the polynomial 4x cube minus 15x raised to 5 minus 7x raised to the power 8. Which one is the greatest power here? 3, 5, 8. Among this 8 is the greatest. So degree will be 8. Okay, polynomial of 2 or more variables and their degree. So if a polynomial contain only one variable, then we can say it is a polynomial in one variable. If a polynomial contains 2 or more variables, then that is called a polynomial in 2 variable or 3 variable. How many variables are used? Depending upon, you can say. Okay. Now how to find the degree of polynomial of 2 or more variables? Let's see. For example, let us take one polynomial 3x plus xy square minus 8yz. So this is a polynomial in 3 variables. 3 variables are used in this polynomial: x, y and z. These are the variables used in this polynomial. So this is a polynomial in 3 variables. In order to find the degree, first find the terms of this polynomial. Degree കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ ആദ്യം ഈ പോളിനോമിയലിൻ്റെ ടേംസ് എടുക്കുക. So which are the terms here? 3x. This is first term. xy square is the second term. 8yz is the third term. Okay. So 3 terms we got. Next, find the sum of the powers of the variable. ഓരോ ടേമിലും വരുന്ന വേരിയബിൾസിൻ്റെ പവേഴ്സിൻ്റെ സമ്മ് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുകയാണ് നെക്സ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റെപ്പ്. So first, let us take the first term 3x. Here only one variable is used and its power is 1. So the sum of powers of the variable in 3x it is 1. Okay. Next term let us take xy square. So the sum of powers of the variable xy square. Here 2 variables are coming, x and y. Power of x it is 1 and power of y it is 2. ഇവിടെ എക്സ് വൈ സ്ക്വയറിൽ എക്സിൻ്റെ പവർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 1ഉം വൈൻ്റെ പവർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 2 ആണ്. ഫൈൻഡിങ് ദെയർ സം, വാട്ട് യു വിൽ ഗെറ്റ് 1 plus 2 it is 3. Okay, so the sum of powers of the variable in xy square it is 1 plus 2 equal to 3. Let us take the third term, the sum of powers of the variable used in 8yz. So here variables used are y and z. Y, simply y means it is y raised to the power 1. Z means it is z raised to the power 1. So taking the sum of these powers of variables, what you will get? 1 plus 1 it is 2. Okay. Now here which one is the greatest number? 1, 3, 2. It is 3. So the degree of the given polynomial is 3. Okay, so in order to find the degree of a polynomial in 2 or more variables, first find their sums, then take the sum of the powers of the variables in each term. The greatest sum of powers of variables will be the degree of the polynomial. Okay, greatest among these numbers will be the degree. Okay. Now let's do exercise 18b, 10th question. Write the degree of each of the following polynomials. First one, x plus x square. So this is a polynomial in one variable. You can see here in the first term the power of x it is 1. In the second term the power of x is 2. So degree of this polynomial will be 2. The greatest among these powers will be the degree of this polynomial. Degree will be 2. Okay. Second one, 5x square minus 7x plus 2. So this is also polynomial in one variable. You can see in the first term the power of this variable x it is 2. In the second term it is 1. 7x means 7x raised to the power 1. Now this is a constant, so no need to take that. So what will be the degree here? The greatest among this power, that is 2. Degree will be 2. Okay. Third one, x raised to the power 3 minus x raised to the power 8 plus x raised to the power 10. Now in this polynomial, this is also a polynomial in one variable. You can see first term its power is 3, second term its power is 8, third term its power is 10. So what will be the degree? Degree will be the greatest among these powers, it is 10. Okay. Fourth one, 1 minus 100 x raised to the power 20. So here you can see only one variable is coming, its power is 20. So degree will be 20. Okay, greatest power, that is Here it is 20. Fifth one, 4 plus 4x minus 4x cube. So here you can see in the first term no variable is coming. In the second term x, its power it is 1. Simply x means it is x raised to the power 1. In the third term its power x raised to the power 3. So greatest power it is 3. So degree of this polynomial will be 3. Okay. In that sixth problem, 8x square y minus 3y square plus x square y raised to 5. So here you can see this is a polynomial in two variables, x and y. So here what to do? In order to find the degree, we have to take the sum of powers of variables in each terms. ഓരോ ടേംസിലും വരുന്ന വേരിയബിൾസിൻ്റെ പവേഴ്സിൻ്റെ സം എടുക്കണം. So first term let us take the sum of powers of variables in 8x square y. What you will get? 8x square y means it is y raised to the power 1. Okay, so taking the sum of powers of variable, you will get a 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 equal to 3. Okay, variables in the powers in the sum ആണ് ഇവിടെ എടുക്കുന്നത്. So in the first term the sum of powers of variables it is 3. Next second term, the sum of powers of variables in second term it is 3y square. Okay, 3y square. So here only one variable is coming, its power is 2, so it will be 2. Sum of powers of variable in 3y square it is 2. Third term, the sum of powers of variables in x square y raised to the power 5. So here taking the power, sum of powers, you will get 2 plus 5, it is 7. Now what will be the degree of the polynomial? The greatest among the sum, 3, 2, 7. The greatest one is 7. So degree of this polynomial will be 7. Okay. In that seventh one, 8z raised to the power 3 or 8z cube minus 8y square z cube plus 7yz raised to the power 5. You have to find the degree of this polynomial. So this is a polynomial in two variables, y and z. So we have to take the sum of powers of variables in each term. So let us take the first term, 8z cube. In this only one variable is coming, z. Its power is 3. So sum of powers of variables will be 3. Okay. Next, the sum of powers of variables in the second term. Second term it is 8y square z cube. Taking the sum of powers of variables, what you will get? Y raised to the power 2 and z raised to the power 3. So taking their sum of powers, what you will get? 2 plus 3, 5. Okay. Now third term, the sum of powers of variables in 7yz raised to the power 5. So here y means it is y raised to the power 1, then z raised to the power 5. So taking the sum of powers, what you will get? 1 plus 5, it is 6. Okay. Now what will be the degree here? The greatest among these powers, 3, 5 and 6. So degree will be equal to 6. Okay. Now do the 8th question as homework. So our chapter 18 is over.